what? Guess what? Guess what? It's time for you to wake up. Wake your asses up. Wake up. Give me y'all vocals over here. What's up? It's been a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. Let me tell you something. I told y'all over and over and over and over and over again. Hey, you said I'm about to go into work, but I'll be thinking of you while I'm there. Hey, what's up? Hey, everybody, welcome. So let's just hop right into it. Let's just get right into it. I've been telling y'all over and over and over and over and over again to stop messing with these food workers, stop messing with employees who are serving you. Hey, what's up? Cashed out? Oh my God, I gotta talk about cash out. Stop messing with these employees who are serving your food, who are, I don't know, girl, any type of service. Please treat them like they're human beings. I don't understand why that's so difficult. And it's the servers who get it so bad. Like, y'all will see people waiting tables, sitting behind a cash register, and you think this shit is they're just an animal or something. Like, you just spit on them and keep moving. You can talk to them any type of way, and they just supposed to accept it and keep it going. I don't understand. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Jay. That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you have not seen it, there's this woman named Brittany Price who was extremely angry. I guess that she had to wait. It was a long wait, apparently, allegedly. It was like 20 minutes or something. A very long wait at McDonald's, right? Apparently they got her food wrong and she wanted a, we could put Todrick in the conversation too if you want. But I already talked to her. I don't want to be too messy like that. What was I saying? God damn. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. Oh my God, yes. So she was waiting in line for her food or whatever. She got the food wrong. She wanted to come up there and get a refund. So she ended up talking to, let me see, her name is Nashonda Johnson. She ended up talking to Nashonda Johnson, who was, I think she was a manager there or something. Keep in mind, Nashonda Johnson been working at McDonald's for 10 years, and she said it's never been a situation like this. Whatever. So, sis, so Miss Brittany started, I guess she got mad because Nashonda had to go in the back or something. Miss Johnson had to go in the back. So she ended up tossing, Miss Brittany ended up tossing her food and milk bottles or whatever, tossing food at Miss Johnson. So what Brittany Price ended up getting was a whole blender in her face. Miss Johnson was interviewed and she said, I'm feeling all this coming at the back of my head while I'm walking away. I'm feeling she's assaulting me, throwing food at me. So I just grabbed whatever I feel like is next to me and I tossed it. She said she regrets that it was a blender, but sis, it is what it is. The whole blender. Yes, ma'am, sis. The blender was sitting on that counter. I don't know if that shit was that shit plugged in. I don't know. It didn't seem like because she tossed that shit so easily. Queen Yasi said she got an angry meal and not a happy meal. I'm fucking screaming. So what happened to Miss Brittany Price was that she got a shattered cheekbone and her nose is broken. So what I'm telling y'all is, in order to avoid, she regrets it was a blender. Yeah, that's what she said. She said she regrets it was a blender because she lost her job. She said she's on was it September she lost it? I can't remember. But she says she regrets how it went down. It's crazy. 10 years at McDonald's, girl, and they fire her ass because Miss Brittany Price wanna come up there acting brand new. Now says she might need a brand new nose. She might need a brand new cheekbone, but that's about it. I keep telling y'all, if you do not want a blender in the face, if you do not want spitting food, just be human to these people. My goodness. just be human. That's all she had to do. Now, let me tell you something, Kanye. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, I'm sure most everybody knows how I feel about this religious stuff. It's not for me. It's, other people like it. That's cool. Just you do what you got to do. But for me, any type of gospel music, anytime it plays, it's like PTSD rises up in my soul and my spirit because of what I was experiencing. So, you can claim that I may be biased, or I may be jaded, and you might be right. Thank you, Corral. Kisses from Brazil. Love you. Yeah, you might be right. So honestly, with this whole Sunday service shit that Kanye's been doing, I didn't know how to feel about it. I was like, something's coming, something's coming, something's coming. And of course, it was an album. Them girls said that okay. What is it? What is it? Hold on. Oh, God. Let me just find it. Closed on Sunday, you're my Chick-fil-A. Closed on Sunday, you're my Chick-fil-A. Hold the selfies, put the gram away. Get your family, y'all hold hands and pray. It seemed like he been sneak dissing Kim Kardashian now. He been talking. Did y'all see that when he was what he was saying? He was saying something to Kim Kardashian like, "Oh, how you dress affects me as I'm your husband," and Kim was just like, "Girl, what are you doing? Like, first, weren't you propping my naked ass up and all this?" It's just Kanye jumps so quickly to different things. It's crazy to try to keep up with him, which is half the reason why I don't. But it's not just the fact that Kanye came out with this unseasoned ass gospel music. For 2 seconds, he's gonna be talking about Jesus, and then he's gonna skip to something else. It's not just that, because that's just my personal. I just don't fuck with gospel music like that. That's just me personally. The actual thing that I'm not even interested, I'm concerned about, is that during this Beats One interview with Apple, he said, during the Apple interview, Kanye West said that the fans disappointed by his support for Trump are being fed propaganda. That's what he said. He said that he said that supporting Trump is God's practical joke to all liberals. This is what he said. This shows you that God is hilarious. God has got a sense of humor. Liberals love art, right? And now I am undoubtedly, the greatest human artist of all time. That's what he said. It's just not even a question anymore at this point. It's just a fact, right? So for the greatest artist in human existence, Jesus, to put a red hat on was God's practical joke on all liberals. Like, no, not Kanye. He apparently used himself as an example of someone saying that, someone saying something that culturally they're not supposed to say. So I don't know what. Oh my God. I'll be watching her from my loss while I listen, just dropping love for the pioneer of movements, lyrics, literacy, literary genius, all while serving us cute, all genre runway looks. Oh my God. Yes, keep pushing. We are here. Love and like, oh, yeah, that is so sweet. Y'all stop it. So, in my opinion, it seems like Kanye West is living in this world of delusion, and I feel like I'm approaching. When I was younger, I would approach it with just like, yeah, girl, it's time to drag and read, and oh, God, Kanye with your Stonehenge built jaw built ass. But now that I'm getting a little bit more mature, like he needs to be dragged, of course, but like it comes to a point where it's like, damn, you start to feel sorry for somebody. Like because a lot of times why people do that, why people trap themselves in delusions like that, it's because they can't deal with the harshness of the real world. They can't deal with the realities that are being presented in front of them. So they create delusions. And I think everyone has done that to a certain extent, but when it gets that bad, I think Kanye West has been diagnosed with bipolar. So I can see that with the way that he thinks, but that's still not an excuse for what he's saying, like the things that he's saying. You feel me? I just, meanwhile, he's married to Kanye West scares me. Like when he speaks, I feel like I'm he said he's, I don't know. I can see, you know, if he is bipolar, I can see it in the way that he thinks and how he moves through his art, and how something is extremely important to him one minute and the next minute and he just moves on to something else. I can see that. But, you know, I don't want us to use mental illness for excusing things when people know what he knows what he's doing. Like he knows what he's talking about. Like he knows what he's doing. So I don't know. When I say he's like, he calls himself the greatest artist, the greatest human artist of all time. Just, you know, you're supposed to be confident, especially as a rapper. You're supposed to have that, like, I'm the best. Like, that's what you're supposed to have. But this comes, to me, it's a different angle. What he says, it sounds very different. Let me see. What did he say? The greatest artist in human existence. So he likes to present this argument that you can't say what you culturally we're not allowed to say what, and it's I don't that's why I did that cancel culture video, because I'm like, how you're allowed, you're still saying it. What do you mean you're not allowed to say it? You can say it. I don't, like I said in the video, your mouth is not being stapled shut, or we're not taping your tongue down so you can't say anything. You can speak. So my thing is his reaction to the critiques that he's getting, because he went on there basically that interview like, oh my God, they're calling me all types of coons, and I'm like, why is he so shocked that we're not getting, or some people, because his fans are still gonna buy his shit, obviously. Like that's what I don't understand. What, you can say what you want to say and appeal to the audience that you want to appeal to, because they will continue to buy your shit and you'll continue to be rich as hell. Like, I don't understand. What's the point of getting angry at the people who are not going to be buying your shit or listening to your shit? You can still do what you want to do. Like, he says he doesn't read, so anything he says he doesn't do his research. You can still get up there and say what you want to say. You can still do what you want to do, and the reaction, the result, the consequence of that is that other people can get up there and say what they want to say about your ass, or what you're doing or what you're saying. So it's not that you're not allowed to. It's just that you're mad that people are calling your ass out, and I don't. That's weird to me. And that's why, like I said, that's why I did that cancel culture video. Cancel culture is not real. It's not a real thing, because no matter how many people are angry, he's still going to be going number one, selling out these Sunday services churches. You know what I mean? He's going to be fine. His fans enable. Yeah, that's a lot of stand bases. They live vicariously through. So it's just. It was just really, it was like Inception, like watching that shit. I was like, somebody fucking get me out the Matrix watching this man? So if y'all, I don't know. I guess those of you who listen to gospel music, y'all can tell me what the album's about, and if it's cute, because that closed on Sunday shit was so hilarious to me. I was like, this is what we're doing now. This is, if you don't call, somebody said it was Kirk Franklin on it. He should have called Kirk Franklin or something. Kirk is gonna be sitting on your shit, but he could do some musical direction or stuff, cause girl, and I'm not even gonna listen to it. Arrangements are cute, nightgowns, beautiful dresses, but I can't. That more power to him. Everybody, who loves the type of go ahead. The things this man is saying and doubling down on, it's just alarming. And I know I've made so many videos about Kanye, but I'm just like, sis, please, 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 sis, please, just stop. Please stop. That's what I be saying about Tyler Perry's The Oval. Please stop. You know, sometimes I wish it'd be working. Sometimes I wish it would work. Cause y'all remember I used to be roasting Don Lemon. I used to roast his ass. And then now he's over here, a whole different human being. I'm like, yes, I love to see it. Oh, that's what I love to see. That's why I love to see. I love to see that with other people. I love to see that with myself. You see what I'm saying? Growth. Knowledge is power. And some of y'all faves is weak. And just, yeah, to me, in my opinion, in my view, how it comes across, I will say that it comes across like Kanye's stuff comes across disingenuous, but then when you listen to speak, he really believes that shit. Like he really does. Like you listen to it comes across as like pandering, like, oh, I told you niggas like that I support Trump, y'all fucking bash me for that shit. So let me just know something about named Jesus. Let me put the never would have made it. Let me just, you know what I mean? Put that season up. Let me Lord, I will just put it on there and y'all will accept me back. That's how it seems. But when he speaks, that man believes every single word that he's saying right now, in this moment in time. Don't ask him tomorrow because it might be a whole different thing. Hello from Jamaica. Yeah. So there is a video coming out today. So and the patrons already saw it. Patreon.com/AgeExpression. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like I've been saying, sign up. So, and the podcast is going well. I want more like stuff from you guys to use in the podcast. So if you go to patreon.com/AgeExpression, sign up. Let me know what you want me to include on the next week, like Tuesday upcoming podcast. It seeming like y'all want me to do this shit every week. So seems like that's the direction it's heading. So I want you to go to Patreon and tell me what you want me to include in these podcasts. Give me I want some letters. I want some funny stories, some shit. Even if you go to houseofexpression.com/contact, just let me know. Just because I want to include y'all shit into, because it's great to have a conversation, but I want to make sure to include your questions and concerns and topics and stuff in the podcast. So I'm very excited. Very excited. Oh shit! Here, oh my goodness! I haven't had to deal with a troll in so long. Let's do it today. Y'all ready? Stop acting like that with your little punk ass. You making us Black American men look bad. That's what somebody said in the chat. Ooh. Nah, homophobia is making Black men look bad. There's a whole host of things that Black men are doing that making Black men look bad. And I promise you, wearing some nail polish, some crop tops ain't one of them. I promise you that. Y'all got a lot of shit to discover, like emotions. Okay, y'all got a lot of shit to uncover, like your homophobia. Oh my God, no! Did you see TK Kirkland on The Breakfast Club saying that he would slap Cam Newton for wearing a scarf? My goodness, no, I didn't see that shit. But I mean, that's the type of content that I would expect to be coming from The Breakfast Club. Oh shit! They said I'm making Black men look bad. Imagine if this is all it takes to make y'all hoes look bad. It is crazy the things that y'all focus on when there's so many other things destroying y'all, like your own standards for masculinity, destroying you, emotionally eating y'all up. Y'all can't even cry. Y'all can't even tell nobody what's wrong with you. Just gotta man up. Okay, y'all gonna be having a fucking aneurysm, keeping all that emotional trauma inside. You got a lot of other shit to be worried about, sis. Oh, that was a lot. Us. My first time here, brother. Are you gay? Absolutely. Oh shit. Absolutely. Angela Yee. Oh my God. Okay. I know I already talked about that Tank thing, but because y'all brought up Angela Yee. So I want to see in the comments what y'all thought about what Tank said. Because I really want to see it. Because they were so angry. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all worry about me, and it's LeBron, no, Dwayne Wade, all these fucking football players, Jesus, basketball players is the same. I am gay as hell. Y'all angry at Dwayne Wade for loving his gay ass kid? Then y'all mad at Tank for saying that if a man experiments, then he ends up saying that he don't like that shit, then he shouldn't be considered gay. And y'all were mad that people were mad. They were dragging Tank. I was like, huh? Adrian, you are a hero for the voices, a role model for the lost, and a beautiful black man to me and my wife. Oh my God, snap. Thank you. Wasn't shit wrong with what Tank said. That's what I'm saying. Because if that's what I already said this, but I feel the need to reiterate it. If my gay ass had messed around with women, and decided that shit ain't for me, and I stood in front of a panel of straight black men, do you think that they would say my ass is straight? No, girl, get your gay ass out of here. What are you talking about? So why can't the opposite be true? I heard, and then there was also, I don't know, Tank said it, but there was this conversation about gays in cartoons as well. That shit is always in cartoons for kids. That shit is always brought up as well. And it's like, it will never die. I wish that it would die, because the amount of straightness that I saw in my childhood, and I'm still, and so many other members of the LGBT community saw in their childhood, and they're still LGBT, girl. Your kid, you'll be okay, sis. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. The Department of Justice. Let me get cool for a second. So the Justice Department is apparently opening a criminal inquiry. So now it's moved from just a review to a criminal investigation into its own Russia investigation. So what that essentially means is that Donald Trump is using Mr. Bill Barr, William Barr, who's head of the DOJ, to try and shut all this shit down. He's scrambling, like we all know. So this is coming from the Associated Press. It is not clear what potential crimes are being investigated, but the designation as a formal criminal investigation gives the prosecutors at the DOJ the ability to issue subpoenas, potentially impanel a grand jury, and compel witnesses to give testimony and bring federal crime charges. So let me see. The chairman of the House Judiciary Intelligence Committees said that the reports raised profound new concerns, and that Barr's Department of Justice has lost its independence and become a vehicle for Trump's political revenge. This is a statement coming from Nadler and Adam Schiff. They said, if the Department of Justice may be used as a tool of political retribution or to help the president with a political narrative, Adrian, you're going to talk about this type of thing in the podcast. As a political narrative for the next election, the rule of law will suffer new and irreparable damage. So that's what's going on. Oh my gosh. And also, Rudy, did y'all see that report of Rudy Giuliani accidentally butt dialing an NBC reporter? In the voicemail, he was talking about some overseas business dealings. He was saying that they need money. They're still trying to decipher what he means. And he was also trashing the shit out of Joe Biden. It's just really interesting that, and I hope that he butt dials a lot of reporters in many different circumstances. I hope that he finds a way to get us into these conversations that are happening, these corrupt conversations with his old incompetent ass. I oh my goodness. Like, he's really out here butt dialing NBC reporters accidentally, and he was having a phone conversation. We just need, do it again, Rudy, do it again. But this time it needs to be in the oval or something. Do it again. Question for you. Do you believe voting matters, like with the Electoral College? I don't believe it does anything. I think it does. I think that although it's extremely discouraging, the voter suppression and the obstacles that are in the way when it comes to voting, especially in minority communities or vulnerable communities, I think we should still do something. I think that the whole point of the propaganda is to get us to stop, to get us to be like, well, it doesn't matter, whatever, you know. And I think that, like I said, it's hard, it's difficult. People in power still have control over a lot. I'm not denying that at all. But I'm saying that I think that if we just stop voting, that's not an efficient solution. I don't think. I just don't think like I said, there are obstacles in the way. So some people they don't have the ability to vote as easily as other communities do or other people do. But I think that if you have the ability to do it, it's going to take how many hours out your day? Just go do it and be done with it. You know what I mean? I think that the whole purpose of them trying to spread this disinformation, you already know, these big ass fucking companies and Facebook and all this shit. Russia was coming in here with their social media trolls and bots. The whole purpose of it was to just get people to be apathetic about the process. I talked about this on Patreon in my article that I'm going to leave underneath the other video. I talked about the fact that that African Americans were targeted by Russian bots. They were the group that was targeted the most, like zip coded and shit. So they're seeing what people are saying, and they're using that shit. Not just Russia, but I'm saying, you know, whoever's in power in general. They're seeing that shit and they're like, okay, just feed them more, act like their vote doesn't matter. And hopefully that mindset will spread. But, you know, if your vote didn't matter, it was a lot. If your vote didn't matter, people would not be trying so hard to suppress it. That's my opinion. Like if your vote didn't matter, it wouldn't be polling machines wrapped up and not being used, 2 polling machines at the goddamn site. You know, so if it was so unimportant, they wouldn't pay any attention to it. They would let the votes happen and they wouldn't care. So that's what I think. That's what I think. Voting is very important. How do you? Yeah, you see how they are implementing ways to keep college students from voting as we speak. There are a lot of people who are like ultra conservative who do not like the fact, they don't like college campuses, and they don't like the fact that millennials are saying anything about anything. And so, yeah, but new ideas are always scary to people who only stood on old and dying ones, you know? Or, I mean, I guess it's not really, yeah, it is dying. To me, the ideology is dying because, or it's threatened because you wouldn't have to put such a chokehold on people's ability to vote or ability to say something if your ideology was as popular as you think it is. You're so radiant. Oh, stop. Thank you. Adrian, make me a moderator. We got trolls. Oh, shit. Have you heard Selena Gomez and Kesha songs? I have not. Should I? When it comes to Miss Selena Gomez, I'm just like, okay. You know, this is the face I make. Okay. Should I listen to it? I saw a video of her saying online, she was like, thank y'all for listening to the song, even if you don't fuck with me. I'm just like, okay, somebody listen to it. No shade, but it's just okay. um, Jesus, who is this? Girl, we're hold on, we're banning. Girl, get him out of here. That shit was. Yeah, report these damn messages. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Tennis Shoe new song was cute. Who's Tennis? Are y'all saying Tinashe? Stop. Oh, okay, hold on. Damn. Jesus. Hold on. Okay, damn. Y'all said tennis shoe. Y'all are so. Is it cute? Is it cute? Because I've been rooting for the good sis. Because I wanted her to leave. I wanted her so badly to leave whatever label had her licking toilets. I wanted her so badly. Now let me tell you about somebody's label. Normani, what's going on with motivation? I said this in my video that's about to come out as soon as I finish this live. But what? Can we talk to Normani's team, please? And what's going on with Miss Motivation? Like, damn, sis, push the song. Where's she? We're waiting on the album as well. Doja Cat, I want to get into sis so bad, but that homophobic shit really rubbed me the wrong way, man. I'm gonna listen. It's like you can't trust none of these people. Oh, she's bi, but she's still wrong. Oh, okay, but it's just okay. But still, it's ugh. Oh my gosh, did y'all see that live at the city with JT and how they was talking about gay people? I was like, ugh. The city girls, but what are we to expect from? What else are we to expect from them? You better than me. Doja Cat can get dust. She was bragging one time about how she was calling people in high school faggots, and I was just like, okay. Okay. I got you. I added somebody as moderator. Ari Lennox. Oh God, Ari Lennox is hilarious on her lives. Your black ass will love Tinashe's new song. Okay. See, like I said, I want the best for sis. I really do. You know who else? I want the best for? Sierra. Now, Sierra said that she runs all her songs by her kid before she puts them out. I was like, okay, sis. Now, I want Sierra to unblock me. I've changed. I'm not gonna make fun of your vocals no more, Sierra. I promise you, I'm not. But before, I was really bad. Like it was so bad. Sierra, unblock me. Oh God. Oh. Oh goodness. What? Oh my gosh. You were dragging everyone in the past. Yes, I know. I really was. I was, and for no reason. Oh my gosh, for no reason. There was once I had to go back in my channel. I was like, oh my God. But if you're not doing that, that means you're not growing as a thinker or as a human being, right? So I'm glad that I am going to be progressing, and hopefully I look back and say, what the fuck was I doing now? That's Sierra sounds like a black J-Lo. See, this is why she blocked me. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. This is why she blocked me. But she's, the most important thing is that Sierra's happy. I love the fact she has a very loving man, and she has a family that she's loved by. That's what we love to focus on. We love to see it. We'd love to see it. You guys mean Ashanti? Oh, girl, y'all are on. No, what's going on? Oh God, Facebook is deleting pro-vaccine information from health departments and medical providers while letting anti-vaccine conspiracies theories stay up. You know what's the most frustrating part about these businesses, these huge companies, is that they touch so much of society. It's like they some of these companies are in every single thing that you do. From your, I mean, and it's like, how do we get their asses out of here? I just, whew. I don't know. Did y'all see that shit about Kamala Harris? So apparently she was supposed to go to this talk or something, and they had awarded Donald Trump with this award for his work on criminal justice reform, and then because of that she was kind of protesting or whatever. And I was like, yeah, you are moderator. Yeah, that I understood why she boycotted, but I thought that was very ironic. Let me not even. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna. She said she didn't get the board from the board. See, I'm gonna look away because y'all. Number one, please, y'all stop. Okay. So, oh my God, I should. I want to really bitch shade with us. Is Beyonce coming out with a new album minus her? See, this is. Oh my God, the gay lifestyle is satanic. That's what somebody said. What happened to Santana? We're reporting. We're reporting. Hate speech. Yes. See, we love to report. That's the only thing YouTube might be good at. The only thing. Oh, Jane Fonda, she got arrested for fighting for climate change. You were protesting shit. I saw that. Oh my God. Can y'all take that? Nobody's trying to hear about no gay lifestyle is a sin, girl. See, you want to know how I did all that shit? I'm not religious, so that shit don't apply to me. I'm glad you reported that shit. So I was a VR bar, like virtual reality, and I had to. Ooh, my connection is unstable. Okay, it better come back to stability. Oh my God. Okay. Someone said, "Pay my bill." My bill's paid. I saw that where she was reaching over to what's her name? Young Ma. I saw that. No, Young Ma was reaching over to her. I saw that. That shit was funny. Oh God. Okay. My ass has been working all day. And I'm extremely tired. I don't know, because I probably because I put Kanye in the title. They're coming over to defend their tap dancing fave. It's okay. We over here, we like music too. We just don't like to tap dance to it. It's okay. We got shoes too. They're just not tap dancing shoes. It's all right. You know what I mean? Did you talk about Gucci Man and Angela Yee? Well, I don't even know what that was even about. And when it involved people like Angela Yee and Gucci Man, I didn't really pay too much attention to it because it's not something that really would offer me anything much, especially it's just lames going after. It's just what was Gucci Man even saying about Angela Yee, that Angela was flirting with him or something like that? Oh yes, Kanye West got invited to Joel Osteen's church. You know what's up? They were online saying that um, Joel Osteen opened the doors of his church faster to Kanye than he did the victims of the hurricane. I was screaming when they said that shit. The Christian angle is working for Kanye now. They defended him. I mean, they always defended Kanye. Yeah, you're right. I mean, he'll always have super fans. Oh my god, I'm reading all y'all comments. I really want to know what exactly it is that Angela Yee said. And everyone's asking me to talk about Todrick. I said what I said in the video. There have been a whole lot of rumors about him not paying people, and that's it. And you can look at what his assistant said and come to the conclusion yourself. Yeah, there's been but there have been rumors like that for the longest while, and I guess it's just now starting to fester up in a way that is substantial. Gucci was talking about Asian women's boxes, and Angela said hers was deep. That's what happened. Megan Good. What happened? It's like two lames talking back and forth to each other, and Charlemagne guys in there um, laughing while Gucci Mane roasts the shit out of his coworker. It's just like these niggas are lames, like all of them. Okay, I want to see what y'all talk about with Megan Good. What happened with Megan Good? Did it just happen? Megan Good is Megan supposedly bleached her skin. Oh, that's so sad. Oh God, that's so sad. See, let me look it up. Megan Good. Wow. Oh my. What? Supposedly, is it confirmed or is it speculation? Is it confirmed? I don't want to spread nothing. That is why I don't care for Wendy Williams. Yeah, I don't. Wendy, I don't want Wendy either. Oh my God. It's speculation. Okay. If it's speculation, she got on Twitter and said that she isn't bleaching. Okay. Because I don't know, but anytime I see somebody doing some shit like that, it used to, before I used to be like, oh, why would you do that? But because I always talk about how I used to talk about like how bleaching would go on in Caribbean countries, a lot of African countries would go on. So for someone to feel that unhappy with how they look, especially with that's like Eurocentric beauty standards, that's like a result of it on the far end of the spectrum. For someone to feel that unhappy with how they look as a minority or as a Black person to go that far to bleach themselves, just that shit is unfortunate. That's sad, but that's, y'all said it was speculation. So Ooh, girl. Okay, we gotta carry it out here. Gays are filled with demons and satanic as hell. Jeez. Bleaching goes on in Asian countries as well. It's everywhere because of what society has deemed attractive. Yeah. So for someone to go that far and to really mess their skin up like that is just, I was watching an interview of someone in Jamaica and they were just like, someone said people telling me not to bleach my skin, but then when I bleach my skin, I get job and all this. Yeah, I'm taken more seriously. So what is it? And it's crazy. I forget. It was such a long time ago that I watched that interview. Make me a mod, please. Okay, I got you. The report button is right there, don't it? I made someone else a moderator. I don't blame skin bleachers. That's a deep ass issue. Some people can't even get jobs without doing it. Yeah, so it's so sad. But make sure that you stay tuned. Make sure that you're, girl, let me put it. I see some of you going over there signing up, but it's time for you to continue doing it. And yeah, let me know. I really want your input on the podcast. I really want you guys to, I want your voice to also be heard on the podcast as well. So let me know. Come on, pretty Kelly. It is the world we live in. It is. Oh wow, Lupita was just talking about it with Oprah, how she was comfortable with her skin until her sister was born because her family raved about how pretty and light she was. Wow. Yeah, I always talk about how sometimes some of us grew up with family who told us like, oh, stay out of the sun, you're gonna get too dark and all this. So it's ingrained in who you are, and it's like it's part of embracing fully who you are is unlearning all the garbage that's been told to you about you. It's crazy. Oh yeah, no, of course. So what about that gaming channel, Adrian? Y'all are going to I know I need to get on it. Y'all remember when Trey crawled behind the background? Adrian said that's why you can't let niggas sleep over in your house. I mean, huh? I can't hear you. Oh, I need you to talk about your book. Oh God. Oh shit. You just remind me I need to be working on that shit. On the sequel, shit. My book. Oh my gosh. That was such a hard thing to do. Like writing that book, like writing my ebook, the poetry was like the ebooks of poetry was easier to me just because it was my thoughts in a moment. I just wrote a poem and just kept going back to the collection of poems every time I had something to say, and then I just bundled it up, wrapped it up, and put it on it as an ebook. But Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King, that ebook was difficult to write, because I was pulling from real life experiences, emotional experiences, and trying to make it a story that was entertaining but not corny. It was, and then the process of writing a story like that is so intense because you have to stay within the world that you're writing, and you don't want to answer the phone, you don't want to eat, you just want to keep going. But getting there, it's like an emotional journey or emotional state of being. Like I'm watching The Last Airbender, like I'm in the Avatar state, and if I get disturbed, I have to do a bunch of shit to get back there. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but it was a very, very, very difficult thing to do. It really was. But I really I enjoyed it at the same time. Does that make sense? I enjoyed creating the world. I enjoyed envisioning it as a movie. Honestly, that's what I did. Hold on, because I want you guys to check it out. So hold on. Sorry. I want you guys to check it out. And then I know I always talk about him, but Isaiah Webster did the work, the artwork, and it's so that's why I hung it up. It was just so beautiful. I was so happy to have made that creative connection with him. It was just he did such a good job. I'd like artists who are passionate about what they do, they're just amazing. Amazing. Okay, so that is the link to the ebook. So if you're a fantasy type of person with battle magic and all that shit and fire and ice, and you can check it out. It's very homosexual. Because you know what actually prompted it? Honestly, was just because I'm so obsessed with Daenerys Targaryen and the fact that she rides dragons around burning people up that I just want to have a dragon of my own. So I was like, you know what? But at the same time, I saw Game of Thrones. I was like, I love Game of Thrones, but there's not enough blackness. There's not enough homosexuality. So I said, you know what? I'm going to put it in there. I'm gonna make a story of my own, and that's what I did. So Fire and Blood, that's on impeachment. Y'all saw Amelia Clark. I talked about that in my video. I need to release it. Stop playing. Fire and Blood, Mother of Dragons, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains. You see what I'm saying? All right. You know that we stand that. We uplift that. We love a conqueror. She might not be 100% amazing at ruling, especially with these idiots as her counsel. All right. But we love a conqueror. That's the only imperialist that I'm standing for. Okay. Daenerys Targaryen. Period. Doesn't matter what Dan and Dave did to assassinate her character. We need to sue, okay, for obstruction of justice, because what my queen got was not justice, right? Would I ever make a comic book? Wow. I can't draw for shit unless y'all want to see some stick figures fighting. We could. I can't. That's why I had to get an artist. You see that shit? If it was up to me, that book cover right there, that shit would be a stick figure on a dragon that looks like a horse. I don't have no graphic, I don't have no artistic skill like when it comes to no drawing like that, sus. Ooh, girl, y'all would get some. No. Use the same art. Oh shit, yeah. I'm not calling her Misa though, that's anti-black. Have you seen Watchmen? Yes, I've seen Watchmen. Oh, girl. Oh, it comes on Sunday, right? I'm going to watch the second episode. The shit was good. Regina King is acting her motherfucking ass off. She's acting her ass off. I don't know. I love to see experts do what they do. This is just, You know what? And I talked about it on the podcast. Make sure to go to patreon.com/AdrianSpecia and sign up. But I was saying, the show looks nuanced enough. I said it. This was one of the things I said on the podcast. The show looks nuanced enough for us to. I think eventually they're going to start to draw the similarities between the police with their yellow ass, Sunny D ass masks, and the Seventh Cavalry. I think they're gonna. I think the show is nuanced enough to do that. So because I hope that I won't have to spend this whole show rooting for the damn cops. That's why I said it. the flavor. Oh my goodness, I'm giving you hoes GI whole realness. You know, I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop with this camo on, girl. Giving you very much. Yeah, I did talk about Megan Good. They're saying that it's speculation. Megan is saying that she's not bleaching. I just said that it's sad that someone, whatever the case is, if she's bleaching or not, it's sad. Whenever that happens, whenever I see someone doing that, it's so sad to me that someone is that unhappy with their skin color. Of course, influenced by society, that they go that far to do that. Yeah, I saw that Emilia Clarke and Regina King were on the Graham Norton show. They were Emilia Clarke was talking again about how she met Beyonce. It was so cute. It was so cute. It was her birthday and everything. It was so cute. And with Jason Momoa, yeah, I saw that. So, okay, it's venturing into the topics that I talked about in the video. So I'm just going to go ahead and release that as soon as I get off this live and set everything up. I want to thank you all so much for watching me. Check me out on Patreon. I hope that you do. I hope that you check out the podcast. Like I said, I want some more of y'all content in there. So feel free to send it to me so I can include it. Send me what you want me to talk about. And Patreon is full of articles and pictures and early videos and podcasts and all that shit. So make sure you go over there and let me know what you think. Love y'all so much. And I will see you in literally 1 second. Bye.